two really good class moments down Everton's right side. A cross from O'Reilly for the first, a cross from Savinho for Haaland for the second. 2 goals in 5 minutes in the 58th and 63rd minute. And then that really was game over. After that, it was about whether Haaland could get a hat-trick. He had 3 or 4 opportunities to do so, but Pickford every time managed to stop him. The final score here at the Etihad Stadium, City 2, Everton 0. Well, I'm going to throw over to Kel with the news that it's now 3-3 at Sellers Park, and Kel, the Blues are going top.
Alistair Mann, thank you so much, not only for the commentary, but for that good news. Manchester City fans, if you missed it, cracking game that's happened between Bournemouth and Crystal Palace. Bournemouth were 2-0 up, Palace got it back to 2-2. Bournemouth then went 3-2 to put them top of the table, and just in from Alistair Mann, they have now equalised Crystal Palace, making it 3-3. It was a Mateta pen who got a hat-trick, which puts Manchester City top of the table after that 3-0 win, 2-0 win, against Everton, and 2 goals from that man there, Erling Haaland. I mean, that's 2 goals today, 96 Premier League goals, only 4 away from 100 Premier League goals in the short space of time.
How many games would that be?
Well, I'll get the studio to find out because it's frightening, that, Joleon.
It's ridiculous. It's just constant. It's like, to be that consistent and look that frustrated at the end of it when you ain't scored more. I don't think he's thinking, I'm not got a hat-trick. I think he's thinking to himself, I ain't scored 5.
Yeah.
Like, if he gets 5 chances, he wants to score 5 goals and he expects to score 5 goals, but yeah, he's some player.
104 games.
No one ain't done that, has they?
No
one's close to that.
And he's beaten his own. The only records he's beaten are his own. I mean, he has got a smile on his face there, and the 2 goals probably doesn't tell the full picture because he was so close to getting his hat-trick there at the end, Joe.
Yeah, I just like the fact that we're rewarding his runs now. Like I said before the game, it's like he's constantly makes runs, constantly, and it's just now players to recognise, you can put the ball where you expect him to be because he's going to try and get there.
Yeah.
So, I'm liking the combination between him and Phil, Cherky, Bernardo Silva at times, and I think all the players are recognising where he's going to make his run, the timing of it, and also when he's out wide with the crossing as well, they understand that, you've got to hang it up because he tends to be at the back stick.
Yes, and I wonder as well, Andy Morrison says something in commentary about how hard it is for defenders with his running off the ball. Is it near enough because of also as well his physicality?
Yeah, listen, it's very difficult, but it's not just him, it's the quality of the people in possession. It's not an average player in possession where you're thinking, he's not going to see that. He's going to see, he's going to be able to play, the weight's going to be right. So then, at first, he's taking away all the physical attributes by the timing, the quality of the run, the timing of the pass, and then when you do think you're in charge, now his physicality is coming into play and he's just manhandling defenders. But yeah, listen, there's no one that's going to find it easy to play against him, but defenders could make it easy for themselves.
A little bit.
Yeah.
Everton were resolute in the first half. I think, as we said here on the half-time show, 0-0. Very much were in the game. You could see how frustrated they were, though, once that first goal went in from Haaland. It was a brilliantly taken goal, and it kind of really deflated the resolute Everton defence.
Yeah, listen, that was always going to be the case for me. Is when they go behind, it was going to be like, do they have the belief to get 2 goals to win the game? I don't think they ever thought that was going to be the case, but I think we touched on it then. I think the first goal was a great, well-worked goal move, especially from Man City, but defensively, it could have been avoided. The opportunity could have been made a lot harder. Do you stop it? No, maybe not, but you could definitely have made it a lot more difficult because there was 3 defenders that instantly dropped back. And no one's thought, I'm going to stay close to Haaland. They all kind of defended a line if the cross came in, but if the cross isn't coming in, it's kind of cut back and hung up. It's like no one's there. So.
He stood on his own.
Yeah, it's crazy. And as a defender, if I was watching Haaland clips, you're thinking, when the ball comes into the box, just go tight to him because he's a magnet. It's not an accident where he's picking up the positions and it's falling to him. It's not an accident. He's not accidentally doing that. He's purposely choosing where to go and what time to be there. So again, I'm not trying to tell people how to stop him. I don't want to, but make it easy for yourself and make it more difficult for him.
Yeah, give yourself a little bit of a better chance. Also, with the assistant, I think he got Andy Morrison's man of the match in commentary. Yeah. Nico O'Reilly.
Yeah, I think he played with the confidence, and he didn't play for England, but being in the squad gives you a huge amount of confidence. Being recognised as arguably the second best left back in the country at the moment, that would have given him a different level of belief, and I think we've seen that today.
That's so true, actually. I didn't think about that.
I remember getting into the squad for the first time, and I didn't play, but going back to Everton, I was like, oh, I've been recognised for something here, and she said you're recognised as one of the best 23 players in the country for that period of time. So, yeah, he looked like I'm going to say man that played to that today.
Yeah, absolutely. Second goal, then the deadlock was broken, and again, lovely pass to play. I think it was Savinho this time with the assist, and when this man shoots, he puts the ball in the back of the net at the moment once again. Yeah,
it's ridiculous. Again, it was like he ultimate concentration with the first two opportunities, get them, score, target, done. And then it was again recognising where the defenders going. They're going to stop the near side cross, and he's just pulled off and just hit the target.
Yeah.
Just make sure you hit the target. He's done that, and it makes it look very simple, but it obviously isn't, because there's not many players that are doing that.
Not at all. I wanted to mention as well the assist maker, Savinho. Doku had gone off, and then he brought Savinho to the left-hand side. He seemed to had a bit more impact, I think, than he did in the first half on that side.
Yeah, I think the manager, whether this is the truth of it, I don't know, but he recognised we were getting down the left, and there was no need to cut back. So you want favourable left footers on that side.
Okay, yeah.
So it was like Nico O'Reilly got in, didn't look to cut back. We're down the line, we're past the defence or past the back line, so now we can cross it in. And same with Savinho, and he doesn't allow Everton to recover.
No.
Because if I've got to cut back, it means the players recovering are getting closer to the ball.
Yes.
So if I'm not coming back, we're going in, and now the gap's still staying as wide. So maybe that was the reason for it.
Yeah. You mentioned him there as well, enjoying the link-up that they're all having, but I thought Phil Foden again was absolutely exceptional.
Yeah, I just love the fact that the manager's saying, you are the number 10.
Yeah.
Like, we've lost Kevin, but it's not going to matter if you do what you can do in a different way, but be as impactful as Kevin has been. And as I said, the more he plays there, the more confidence. I still want to see him have more Phil Foden moments, and I mean turn when he's the only one that could turn. He gets the ball and he turns, and you're like, oh yeah, you're the only one that can do that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I want more of them, and I want more of them everywhere. Like, there was the case when Donnarumma played it to him on the edge of his own box at the end, and I'm like, that's the sign of your confidence, is when you're going that deep to get it and just say, oh, I'm composed here, I'm surrounded, but
don't worry about it.
Yeah,
and also, and I guess, we've seen it, and he came close. There was one where he kind of jinked past two and was on his favour, like just missed. But you just feel as well when one of them goes in, it might just suddenly start.
Yeah. Again, it was just like, we've seen the composure in the past, where I think we've seen the excitement. Then I think he's seen the bit that we've seen initially. That's Phil Foden. That's we're used to seeing that, and then he kind of lit up, and it was like, I'm here.
There we go.
Yeah, like, no, stay as composed you are when you receive it, when there's 4 players around you.
Yeah.
That's what he needs to, and I can't tell Phil Foden how to finish, but it just looked like he got really excited with the opportunity, and as I said, the more opportunities he gets, or the more scenarios he gets into that, and I'm sure we're going to see deadly finishing.
And we also have to mention clean sheet. I don't think Everton. I mean, Ndiaye, to be fair, as we said, was a really, really great positive attacking performance. But I mean, we seemed pretty resolute, bar maybe a couple chances there, Everton.
Yeah, again, and Donnarumma made saves when he needed to.
Yeah.
And that will just breed confidence, and also the crosses. Like, there wasn't clean punches all the time, but I don't think people are realising he's the only one that can get them.
Yeah.
So if it's not him, that's not even a punch, that's a 50-50 contested in the 6-yard box. But the fact that he's getting there and he's getting like half a fist, it's going up, that just gives confidence. And also, definitely got to give a shout out to Erling for his defensive responsibility.
Yeah.
He's coming back, and he looks like he's enjoying that equally as much.
Yeah.
He's getting his head on a lot of throw-ins, crosses. So the setup there, set pieces especially, and crosses, it seems compact. And
and I think there's been a few of Haaland's touch map in games, and actually you're seeing it is a lot more. There's touches in the attacking end, but there's also now touches in the defensive end. And the standard, I guess, that also sets for the players around him.
Yeah.
To see that Erling Haaland's charging back and getting back
100%.
there.
And the defender, if I'm running forward for a corner and he's running back with me, and I'm thinking he wants to get this. Like normally when the strikers are coming back, they're just like strolling, and you're like, if I get an opportunity, he's not really marking me, but he's like jogging alongside this defender, and it makes it a totally different delivery as well. It's so tall, so athletic. It's like, well, you can't just float it in the box now. You're going to have to really think about your delivery. So, yeah, there's a lot of components that are coming together, and it was important that we won today.
Agreed.
Like, I think we played well second half, definitely, and fully deserved to win. But it was just important we win, and we find ways to win until we get real confidence back in the whole squad.
And that momentum that we've seen in previous seasons. And as well, of course, as we say, Arsenal are playing later today. Obviously, they have the chance to go back top. And then a big one tomorrow as well, Liverpool at home to Manchester United. Looking ahead to Villarreal, like you're saying now about building this momentum, it's Champions League, no easy game away from home. It is going to be a difficult prospect. Sorry, before that is the table there as it stands. As we can see, Arsenal in...
It's a good point away from home at Arsenal now, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's a really good point, like, considering how it was deemed and Arsenal should have won and City was naive or whatever, and it was like, no, it's a strong point.
Well, I think most Manchester City fans, if we'd had maybe the options on the bench, you knew we would have gone for the win. But actually, before the game, if you'd have said point at Arsenal, I'd have taken that every day of the week.
Yeah.
So in good stead there. Now, moving ahead to Villarreal, I want to give you a heads up. On Matchday Live, Nat will be guiding you through. He's going to be welcoming Nader Manua and Scott Carson into the studio. So cannot wait.
They would be
Scott
teammates,
Carson.
no?
Scott
21s?
Would they have been,
Yeah, I'm sure they were the same age group there.
Okay, nice.
Maybe, yeah.
So Scott and Naden will be with you, and I can tell you that tickets are on sale now. You can come join us for the Dortmund and Leverkusen game. That's here at the Etihad Stadium. So Dortmund 5th of November and Leverkusen after that. They are Matchday and Junior members, and you get 4 tickets per member. Villarreal, what are your thoughts, Jolie? I mean, again, I know I always say it, but maybe a few rotations and kind of obviously wanting to keep this going and get a clean sheet.
Yeah, 100%. I think, can we transform that confidence into the Champions League? I'm not sure that's there yet, the full confident performance. I think it's probably a good thing that we haven't played in that competition straight away after the Monaco result, the way that ended. But yeah, there'll be changes. Regardless of today's performance and result, there would have been changes. You expect that. But the lads will be feeling they can win. And I'm confident we score multiple goals now.
Yes.
We still might concede. Yeah, you don't know that. And if we 1-0, is it... Oh, we're still kind of itchy a little bit. But in terms of... I believe what we're going to score in every game, which is a good place to be.
Yeah,
because then you know the opposition has to score too.
Of course. And I guess as well, I mean, the fact we were so great to see the host of substitutions there, but Kovacic coming back, Cherky got on the pitch, we've got Marmoush was on the bench, Ait Nouri as well, of course. It's kind of, you forget at the start of the season how thick and fast the games come, but these are the games now for them to start getting their bit of rhythm and get up to speed.
Yeah, this is the period of time when it's like, in the next month there'll be eight games, so you get an opportunity for everyone to get minutes and build confidence and momentum. And as he said, I think the manager spoke about wanting a smaller squad, but I'm sure he'd be thankful that if everyone's fit, he's got them all available and options to make changes and selections, because as he said, it's a daunting period now. I think up until the next international break, there's a lot of games.
Or something,
it's crazy.
Yeah. So, we'll be with you every step of the way. It's been an absolute delight as always, Joleon. Thank you. Thanks to FG as well for earlier on in the show, and of course, thank you to all of you for watching. So we'll be back on Tuesday. Nat will be guiding you through with Nadim and Scott Carson. So make sure you have got us tuned in. But until then, have a lovely rest of the weekend. And we are celebrating Black History Month. We played a beautiful poem before, and we're going to leave you with this. Thank you so much. Enjoy the rest of your weekend.
The Stadium Speaks by Lem Sissay.
Black history and the beautiful game. The Stadium speaks truth to power.
Blue blood runs through our veins.
Come off the players.
Come off the hour.
We see you rising. We see you rising. No longer standing alone.
Black history is all our history.
Love
Our home is your home. One stands and we all stand.
One falls
And we all fall.
We are Manchester City, and we stand tall. I am the sunrise over Moss Side.
The pitch, the pass, and the player.
Can he finish?
I am the blue moon over Main Road.
I am the Mancunian way.
I am defiant in defence.
And the warrior on the wing.
I read the game with a sixth sense.
I'm the striker.
The shot, the line.
We stand together as one, with history, hope,
And a dream.
One people, one love, one future.
One aim,
One goal.
One team.
one stands and we all stand.
One falls.
And we all fall.
We are Manchester
Manchester
City,
City.
and we stand tall.